Now it's time to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your fight. Now go out there and take it.
You never heard of the Salty of SWAT? The Titan of Terror. Colossus of Clout?
The King of Trash, man.
Oh, yeah, the Great Bambino. I thought you said the Great Bambi. That wimpy deer?
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. Don't go away. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is next. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Daily and Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daily and Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daily and Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
When it comes to the Wi-Fi in your home, are you in control? Manage your Wi-Fi with the ATC Control app. ATC can help you get the best Wi-Fi experience. Prioritize your laptop while you work from home, or prioritize your streaming devices to enjoy your favorite shows. Ready for a better Wi-Fi experience? Visit ATC's website at www.ardmore.net to download the free ATC Control app today. Certain equipment and or services may be required. ATC is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clemens sports, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
Hey, this is Dan Clemens boys basketball coach Francis Telvis, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Good. That's right. Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We are live here at Empire Fitness on Balch Road in Madison, Alabama, with the StretchZone Wellness Fair. Just had Mary Lawrence, owner of StretchZone, over just a second ago. She'll be back for a more in-depth interview here in just a little while. Tom McClung, ladies and gentlemen, old Tomcat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we're looking forward to this good 2-hour show inside what kind of, I don't know, kind of a side room?
Like a pickleball
court, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Cleaned out all the pickleball stuff.
Hey, what, you hit it high getting that big fan?
That's one of them big old fans that they got up there. That's the name of that company, Big Old Fan.
Yeah, it is.
Similar to it. And, you got to walk through the workout center where all the weight rooms and everything is to come through this little door, and it's really cool. Really nice little place here. We've got a great show lined up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Look for us on Facebook at Applebee's Tailgate Talk and on Instagram or X at Tailgate Talk AL. Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
There you go.
Visit us online at tailgatetalk.net to get scores and archives of past shows. You can also vote on this week's Athlete of the Week poll and enter nominations for future polls, as well as find the links to download the PAS Plus app for your Android or iOS devices. Follow the Tailgate Talk podcast on iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, iHeart, and other popular platforms. Hear us on your Alexa device by saying, Alexa, open PAS Plus. Call or text us during the show at area code 256-812-1TGT. That's area code 256-812-1848. And our calling guests come in via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. Wow.
We got a softball show today.
We got a softball show today, man. Well, we've got, Jay, you was talking about it earlier, who all we got left in the playoffs here locally?
We got Athens, Lindsay Lane, Ardmore, and West Limestone.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been kind of the bigger, more winning programs this year. So we're going to get Coach Whitney Jordan King. Whit Joe is joining us. Molly Fenn from West Limestone, and this is Adam, right? Adam Wilburn. Thank you. I can't write and I can't read what I write most of the time. And if you said you tried to get the Athens coach on.
And who knows? He may get back in touch with me. His daughter was supposed to play today, and they may have gotten rained out.
They got rained out. Cool. That'd be great. And Rocket City Trash Panda broadcast and media relations manager Chris Harris is going to be joining us.
And they got rained out
last night. So they started off the month with a win and then got rained out last night. So maybe just change up the look a little bit.
Yeah, they need some luck right now.
That's what they said in Bull Durham. We don't need luck. We need a rain out.
Yeah.
They figured out Kevin Costner said, I'll get you a rain out.
They need Jake Taylor. And Serrano.
Yeah, absolutely. Wild thing. Make my heart sing.
Oh, me.
You may play like Hayes, but you hit like crap. That's right. Hey, AP Steadham, our Swami of the SEC, will also be joining us.
Yeah, maybe he won't be boarding an airplane like he did
it's hard to talk.
Surely he's at home. Ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, right now. Sprawls, spring practices, spring games are done.
Well, we got some high school games next week.
Got high school games coming up next week.
Spring games next week.
Yep.
And then 2 weeks, Athens and James Clemens play.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
At Athens.
At Athens. Yeah.
That's right. That's probably going to be I'd say a more attended game around than most.
Yeah. And I talked to Coach Davis the other day at West girls game, and he said they're just going to do Jamboree, play Elkmont and Jamboree game in the fall. So
okay.
But he says we're going to be young, but hey, he'll get it turned around right there.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's going to be fine. I mean, those happen in high school.
Oh yeah.
They're not the NIL is not got into the high school ranks yet.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a news report that they're exploring it.
Yeah, they don't need it. They don't. It'll open up a bigger Pandora's box for sure.
It sure will. Did you see where Coach Saban evidently had a meeting with President Trump about getting NIL under control?
Yeah.
Good for them. I hope they do it.
Yeah. 3 presidents in the house at Coleman the other night. President Stuart Bell, President Trump, and President of college football.
Yeah, exactly.
You mentioned Coach Davis. They're going to be having a retirement jersey retirement.
Jeremy retired today with Reed. Are there any tickets? There's probably no tickets left for Reed's thing coming up.
I don't know.
Don't know. Find out.
I mean, it ain't no sitting down on guess if it's just you just meet and greet, I guess.
Meet and greet. Okay.
So
I was thinking I didn't know if they had a limit per session.
Shelby ain't gonna turn down.
No, he ain't gonna turn down no.
Help that program out.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking about the man that knows all about West softball.
Absolutely. The coach, Clint Legg, has joined us.
What? Look,
you get here on time, you can understand what we're talking about.
Monday, because we playing, our team, Lindsay Lane's playing West at the ballpark.
Okay.
So we get over early and watch Lily and them play.
Yeah.
So I'm down there by the concession stand, standing there with Willie Arbor watching the game. And this here, he's up on top of the hill up there by the gym watching the game. I'm like, why?
Looking down
because
like
he gets so nervous. That's what.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I don't need everybody to hear what I got to say. Close up. I don't have a lot of good to say sometimes, but looking forward to it, man. They got a shot. They got a shot.
They do have a shot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to turn it over to producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert for
Scores.
There it is.
And more.
All righty. Okay, so soccer playoffs, round 2 last night. Tanner boys fell to Collinsville 6-1, so they are done for the year. State track meets been trying to go on past couple of days with all the rain going on, but we've got some first and second places here. Kaylee Key of ABS won the girls 1A 1600 meters. Meredith Romans was first in the 1A girls discus, and by the way, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. She's our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week this week.
All right.
Congratulations to her. And the ABS girls 4x100 meter relay team was second. James Clemens Luke Alverson was second in the 7A 1600 and 3200 meters. London Hall of James Clemens was second in the 7A 400 meters. And the James Clemens girls 4x100 meter relay team set a 7A state record.
Wow. Really?
So that's what was going on.
And 100 meters is a hard run.
Oh yeah,
you got to stretch it out. There's no pacing.
I don't know nothing about all that though.
Well, my age, any run is a hard run. But let's see what we've got coming up. We will be next week live at Toyota Field, and our special guest, along with
Chris Harris.
And some of the Trash Panda people will be talking with Ed McCaffrey, 3-time Super Bowl champ, former NFL wide receiver, and father of Christian and Luke.
Oh, wow.
So he's got...
We get to talk to him?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking to Chaos over here for a second.
Yeah,
we're going to take some pictures at break time.
I started to say, won't be able to talk... we can talk to them. They won't talk back.
Sign language.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't work very well on radio.
No.
That's true.
He is saying whatever.
All right. Exactly.
We just make up whatever.
Yeah.
Him say. And then let's see, what else we got? Well, that's really all we got coming up. So that's your Scores and More, brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. And I just remembered, too, our only local soccer team still left in the mix are the James Clemens girls, and they play tonight.
All right.
So good luck to them.
Well, we're going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen, and get our photograph taken with Chaos and Rukus.
Slate's going to be mad.
Oh.
But he's in the bed, though.
He's in the bed. Hey, here, you get some rest. Well deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate, talking to KAC, the Big 1080.
Hear Applebee's Tailgate Talk on your Alexa device by saying, Alexa, open PAS Plus, and hear it in crystal clear quality. Applebee's Tailgate Talk will be right back. P4 Therapy is an outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in northern Alabama and southern Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
What is community? I'm First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Elena Warden from West Limestone High School. And to me, community is supporting those who connect us. First National Bank proudly supports our neighbors, businesses, schools, and organizations to make Limestone County a great place to live and work. First National Bank, making communities great, member FDIC.
Timeout. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Now on a platform near you, the only year-round weekly podcast covering the Huntsville Havoc, the Wreakin' Havoc Podcast. News, interviews, and more. Dropping every Thursday, we'll just reek of the Huntsville Havoc. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and listen, follow, and subscribe on your favorite platform via the PAS Plus app and online at wreakinhavoc.com.
This is Shelby Davis, head football coach at West Limestone High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Be sure and check out our Facebook page because we might have some pictures of old Rukus and Chaos over here with the Havoc. And
some wolves.
Yes. That was cool.
Wolves. Yeah, wolves.
Oh, wolves. Hey, you got to love live radio, man.
Oh, yeah.
Send everybody to a break.
Over there.
Yeah, he's stretched out, getting a stretch at the stretch zone.
Stretching out.
Lenny Kravitz is in the house right there. Isn't
Absolutely.
Isn't that Lenny?
No, Lenny ain't that tall, man.
Are you going to go my way?
Yeah.
I want to get away. I want to fly away.
That's right. I'm also looking for American Woman.
Yeah. I thought about you on this morning on the way I got to think about. We were talking about a few months ago, or whenever it was, singing drummers, and I'd forgot about this guy, but Kelly Keegi with Night Ranger.
Yes, sir.
Oh man,
going to see him at the end of the month.
Are you really?
Yeah, he's still awesome.
Yeah.
To me, he looks like the long lost brother of Will Ferrell.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Saw you walking out on Sentimental Street. What are you doing out there?
What you doing out there? Who you trying to meet?
I figured he'd be in Nashville up there seeing Metallica.
No, not with suicidal tendencies. I'm just not a fan of that. If it was a night with Metallica, I'm in.
I'm calling AP. I think I've got him on the line. AP, are you there?
I'm right here. Good morning.
All
hey,
right.
buddy. Welcome to live radio, man. You know you got to love it.
I love it. Yeah, I love live radio.
Especially when you're on site. So we are on site here at Empire Fitness talking with our Swami of the SEC, Mr. AP Steadham. AP, welcome to the show, man. How things going for you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm headed down to Gulf Shores, Alabama. They have the NCAA Women's Beach Volleyball Championship.
Oh, you dog. You dirty dog. Todd, if you were here, bless your heart, I know what you'd be saying.
So, yeah, we saw a couple SEC teams yesterday, LSU and Texas. So Texas survived. Moving on, LSU was defeated by California Poly.
Oh, so it's not just SEC, it's NCAA, huh?
Right, NCAA. They have USC and UCLA. As I understand it, I think they're the only ones that have ever won the beach volleyball championship.
Yeah, they kind of got weather year round. That's what they do. I mean, they play beach volleyball all year. I got a buddy that has been out there to what the big famous beach out there in L.A. is. What's that?
Manhattan Beach. I know they got a sponsor, but one of the teams who was in the championship series was Boise State.
Boise. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Boise.
I didn't know they must import some sand inside a building or something. I wouldn't think they'd have.
A lot of people, UAB has beach volleyball now.
Yeah, beach volleyball, boys.
That's right.
Yeah, they represent.
Athens Rec Center's got beach volleyball.
Yeah, they do.
You're right.
Okay. About 70 teams in the country play volleyball. It's all one big division.
Okay, cool. Well, good for you, man. You got any special plans to eat anywhere down there?
Probably so. I know one other thing I'll be attending Sunday evening is the Senior Bowl Hall of Fame. So that'll be over at the Grand Hotel. I'm going to go to that event and looking forward to it every year. They moved it. It used to be in June, but they moved it to May. So the calendar is crowded.
Yes.
You don't slow down, do you, AP?
Not hardly. But anyway, hey, if any of you have any NIL deals, are you going to a different school? Because I think you better hire a lawyer to litigate, because I see Arkansas, they weren't too happy with Madden Yaba moving out to UCLA. UCLA, Arkansas, UCLA, you know, back and forth all those 2 times. So I don't think they're very happy.
It's time. It's time to get that stuff resolved. And if you have to go through the lawyers to do it, I mean, you make a deal, you sign a contract or whatever it is, handshake or whatever the deal is, and then you renege on because somebody else has offered you more money. That's, you know, you're especially when you leave a program hanging that has put an investment in you, then yes, you can't just take that money and run.
No. It reminds me of the AFL in those days when they'd hide players and they signed to different teams. When Billy Sims signed with the USFL and then he was Detroit, and it reminds me of those days where you don't know. You think you have them on your team, but you're not sure. You're not 100% certain.
You never know until they get there, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's part of the deal. What happened with Coach Freeze at Auburn last year is he had Riley Leonard agreed to come, and then next thing you know, Notre Dame has offered him more money, and it wasn't going to happen.
Right.
Yeah. If you're going to agree to come, honor your word or not. So.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit like recruiting. You're saying we lost the commitment. You didn't have any commitment until you had the signature on the dotted line.
Exactly.
You can't lose something you never had.
Yeah, you can. Yes.
But you're not being realistic until the signature's on the dotted line. That's when you have.
And you know that was.
And now it's just, you don't know.
Yeah, that was true before NIL, but it's especially true nowadays.
Oh my goodness! Yes, sure is. Yeah.
So,
all these things are happening.
So you went to the draft last week.
I did.
And
I did.
There was some suspense going on, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, what was it, 12 or 14 quarterbacks draft? I'm glad you brought that up. You know, remember when we started the season and Quinn Ewers, I mean, he's a ballyhoo recruit from Texas, went to Ohio State, stayed there for 5 minutes, and, you know, came back to his home state and played a couple years. Art Benning's on the bench, and you're thinking everybody's projecting high draft choice. I mean, that's what I thought. And then he's taken in the 7th round. But you didn't hear many people saying anything about it. Then you have the other quarterback, and they're telling you he's great, and then he ends up in the 5th round. But, you know, this self-proclaimed, I'm a high draft pick, I don't think that's a good optic.
Yeah. I mean, who would have thought that Jalen Milroe would have went before Shedeur Sanders?
Yeah.
I didn't think that one bit.
Yeah, Jalen Milroe went before many quarterbacks,
yes.
right?
Yes.
He was he the fourth or the third, I think.
I think that's right.
How about the 26-year-old quarterback from Louisville?
Yeah. Went to the Saints, right?
Mm-hmm. Was anybody mentioning his name?
No.
At the beginning?
They were all talking about his girlfriend on the show.
Okay. But so what does that teach us? What does that teach us? Every year we see all these people self-hype. Self-hype is good for them and their family and friends. But in reality, it's these teams, they make the decision. They're the ones who make the choice. And that's what we've been watching this draft many, many years, but I just like to let people know that self-hype in this day and age, you can get plenty of that type of promotion, but it's not reality.
No, not till they've got a more than just your ability to pass when you're drafted in the NFL. You've got to go through tests. You've got to go through combines, and I don't know if I can't speak to everything, but if you don't show up to combines or pro days or something like that, then it hurts your draft status.
Big time.
I think so. Yeah, in your attitude and
yes,
because you're trying to make you the face of the team.
Yes,
and the owner has to. It has to be a complimentary relationship.
It does.
The owner doesn't feel right about making you the face of the team. He has a big vote. He or she has the big vote.
Right.
So,
well, AP, tell us where we can find you, man, and we got to take a quick break. So,
I hear, yeah, at AP as we see it on our YouTube channel, and at AP Steadham on our YouTube channel, and all the social media platforms as well. We discussed Arkansas and that business over there, and also we spoke about Tennessee. So it was a Iamaliava almost dominated show, right, on both sides.
Exactly. That's good, brother. We'll appreciate it, and we'll be talking with you next week, hopefully.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, AP. See you, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, our Swami of the SEC, AP Steadham, on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. It's time to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate, talking to KAC, the Big 1080.
If your place on the water needs some attention, call BP Riverworks. Boathouses, docks, seawalls, and repairs. Call Baron Pugh at 251-200-2273 or Tracer Pugh at 256-206-7097. BP Riverworks. Licensed and insured 251-200-2273 or 256-206-7097.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Jim Bunch, former offensive tackle for the Crimson Tide, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here. What did I say? Whack 'em? Whack 'em. Whack. Man, the redneck come out of me just there for a second. Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out. Oh, you got to love it, man. You got to be our age to understand these things. Tojo J. Vassar alongside the coach Clint Legg, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. My name's Tom McClung, old Tomcat, and we have got Mary Lawrence. You're becoming a regular.
Hey, I like it.
I do too. The owner of the StretchZone, and we're having the wellness fair here at Empire Fitness, and you're the belle of the ball today, Mary.
Thank you. Well, the wellness center, I'm sorry, I'm learning how to talk in here.
I know, right? It's different.
The wellness fair is doing great, but we're open till 1 today in Madison off Balch Road at Empire Fitness. So stop by and meet all the people in the community that...
Fixer, you turn that one on the other end.
Oh, no wonder she was having a hard time.
Okay, they have to train me on how to put earphones on.
That's going to be good. That's a lot better now.
Might be my age.
No.
All right.
But anyway, definitely stop by and see us today and find out what's new in Madison, Alabama. But also, you get a chance to be on the table and see what we do at StretchZone. And we're in an extraordinary gym that has such great athletes. And you find even people that do sports, that do athletics, that do bodybuilding and weightlifting, they need stretching as well. I mean, it's just a good hand-in-hand thing to go on there. And old people need it too.
Some folks need it every day of their life when they crawl out of bed. I mean, I'm just telling you.
No doubt.
Sound like Rice Krispies popping in the morning and you hadn't poured a bowl yet.
You said that once before, and I think about that now when I get up.
Snap, crackle, pop. Yes, ma'am. So we saw Rukus on the table over there.
Yeah.
They done got the elbow out, going deep tissue on him, looked like.
Okay.
No,
I missed it.
They didn't. He was on the table, but they didn't go into the deep tissue stuff with him. So, but yes, tell everybody what's going on here with this is let me try to rephrase my question. Is StretchZone located here out of this Empire Fitness, or
no?
Where's your location?
If you turn onto Balch Road and you see Freddy's, we are in the shopping center behind Freddy's.
The shopping center behind
Freddy's. So right across
Freddy's.
the street here. So we're in the area, but we're on the other side of Balch Road.
Okay.
But Empire has been gracious enough to let us use their great facility here. What a nice facility.
It is very nice.
I'm impressed about all I've learned about Empire Fitness.
Is this the pickleball court in here that we see in the stripes on the floor?
It's aerobics probably in here.
Yeah, probably so.
Pickleball in there.
Yes.
We should come and find out.
Absolutely.
It is pickleball.
But we have about 20-some vendors here and a lot of giveaways, and Havoc's here. The Trash Panda is going to be here as well. And you guys are here, so it makes it just a fun thing to come and see.
Actually, it wasn't all of us until Coach Legg showed up.
That's it.
That's when everything just wrapped up.
Everybody says, I know him.
Running on empty, man. Running on empty.
Yes,
always.
Yeah.
So, for folks who have maybe missed past episodes that you were on, fill us in on what StretchZone is.
StretchZone is practitioner-assisted stretching. So you're on a stretch table, and they belt your hips so that you are stabilized, and then they can stretch upper body, lower body. We have just a number, over hundreds of different protocols that we can do for different things that some people sciatica bother them, other people their feet bother them, other people their shoulders bother them. So we can work on whatever your goals are, and then work on overall health.
Wow.
I wonder, do they use like ratchet straps? Belting them down? Like I've got some that I tie couches down or lawnmowers down when I'm pulling on my trailer. So, no, I know it's not that.
No, not torture, but you will love it. You will come back for more. It feels great.
And where's your locations?
Okay, so in North Alabama, we have Hampton Cove, Madison, Athens, Decatur, and Rogersville.
Has Rogersville opened up yet?
Oh, Rogersville has opened up, and they're right in with Doc's gym there.
Yes, I know what that is.
So Eric Butler is the chiropractor, and then we have the gym, and then we have StretchZone on the other side.
Awesome. Excellent.
And I think you mentioned that you're going to open one in Hazel Green?
We are, yes.
Okay.
So we're getting a little closer to Hazel Green, so yes, we'll have one in Hazel Green, and then...
She's stretching out her location.
The StretchZone is stretching.
There you go.
Yeah.
You are good.
There you
I
go.
know I've
Use
got
that
a
in your
rim
next
shot
commercial.
sound effect on here, but I don't know where it is.
Dump crash. So how long are we going here today, did you say already?
Till 1 o'clock.
Till 1 o'clock. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. So, ladies and gentlemen, come on down here to just right off Balch Road, because I was pulling a Todd this morning. I'm going to confess. Todd, you remember Todd at Mae Jemison when there was no signs?
Yeah.
I was like that way to people in the left lane going 35 miles an hour. Will you get out of the left lane?
Just keep your blinker on.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if it hadn't been for them putting a new roundabout down here at Burr Green Road and Huntsville Brownsbury, that's the way I come to Target all the time.
Is it?
And it comes out there on 31.
Yeah.
So I think the roundabout is becoming a thing.
Yeah.
It is.
It's actually nice. I like it.
I love the roundabout when it's properly
They need
facilitated.
one down here, though.
Yeah, down there? Oh, my gosh,
because
yes.
That stop sign, you'll be backed up to the red light here on the county line.
Yeah, I've seen them look like it's backed up plumb to Mooresville Road a time or two.
Welcome to Huntsville.
Exactly. And Athens is not getting any easier.
No.
What you got, Coach?
I just want to say this, man. StretchZone Athens, one of my buddies has been in the Army for 34 years. He's over at Redstone Arsenal now. He's went a couple of times to the StretchZone in Athens, and he says it's amazing and suggest it to everybody.
There's my next question. Do you have to have a not a subscription, membership? Thank you. Or can you go in for onesies?
You can do one-offs.
One-offs.
The first one is always on us because we want you to see what we do, and we want you to be able to talk to the practitioner, spend a little time to make sure that if you have ailments or you have goals that we can help you meet those. So the first time you come in is for an hour, and then you can buy one at a time if you want. You can obviously do a subscription or a membership.
Membership.
And then that just makes it less expensive. So, yeah, we have several different options. You can sometimes buy a gift card and just do that and give it to your family and do those kind of things as well.
You know what's coming up? Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Yeah. Be a great Mother's Day present.
Makes a great gift.
Makes a great gift.
It is. And, anyway, so you can go in for a half hour. You can even go in for an hour.
That's awesome.
Get Ricky in there for an hour. Ricky Hargrove.
Yeah. Bean.
I want to do that, though. I want to be the stretch guy in there.
With Rick. Oh, yeah, we're breaking out the ratchet straps with Beanie.
We'll stretch him.
He's not going anywhere.
We'll train you.
I'll get trained. I'll stretch him and Greg Miller.
All right.
I'll do them.
I'll
tell you what, they're gonna leave out there a different person.
I got to come along in the ratchet straps.
Zach would have loved it.
Oh, Zach would have loved it, yeah.
No,
that arthritis in them legs he had.
He would have complained the whole time he's in there.
Dude, they in there hurting me.
Until he didn't.
Dude. Bama Zach's a member of our team here that passed away from COVID.
He's about 4'9", but
loved him to death.
Be 5'1", dude.
Yeah. He was a mess.
He was a good one, that's for sure. Well, Mary, thank you for joining us. Thank you for hosting and putting on this wonderful thing that we have here.
Yes, I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
I was impressed. I mean, Tim says, we're going to be at Empire Fitness. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll be at Empire Fitness. And I'm doing my regular job. But right in this morning, I'm like, holy crap. This place is packed.
And what a nice facility.
I need to get out more.
Yes, I had no idea
It's a wonderful facility. It sure is.
So come visit.
Come visit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Mary Lawrence, the StretchZone owner. Location coming soon near you. So Athens, and for our local area, we got Athens and Hazel Green's coming, Madison,
Decatur,
and Rogersville.
I know.
Who said this? Beanie done tried it out. Yeah. Look at him go.
And Hampton Cove.
Mm-hmm. That's right. It's time to take a break. We'll be right back. We're not going anywhere for a while, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
While others have come and gone, the Lion's Den Gym has been roaring as a workout and exercise fixture in Athens, growing from its humble basement beginnings in 1981 to their current 10,000 square foot location at 212 Commercial Drive in Athens. The Lion's Den offers 24/7 access to their ever-expanding equipment collection that includes treadmills and climbers, elliptical trainers, stationary bikes, loose weights and dumbbells, and over 45 different weight machines. Contact the Lion's Den Gym about a membership today at 256-652-2627. Visit them online at lionsdengym.com or on Facebook. The Lions Den Gym, 256-652-2627. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right.
For screen printing, sign printing, banners, logo design, and more, look no further than That Shirt Printing Place. Located at 709 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Call 256-444-1827. That Shirt Printing Place. Visit them online at thatshirtprintingplacellc.com. Look for them on Facebook too. That Shirt Printing Place. 256-444-1927. That Shirt Printing Place.
PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action Sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clement Sports, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
As Clemens High School head coach Brick Pugh, you're listening to Tailgate Talk.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live still here at Empire Fitness, StretchZone Wellness Fair.
We brought them back.
We had to get them back over here. We can do some live interviews with Chaos and Rukus. But right now, we can talk to Christian Grospitch. That's a mouthful when you live in the South, bro.
Oh,
Christian Grospitch. You have to slow down to intentionally say it. It don't just flow.
Hey,
and you got Havoc. I mean, you got Rukus and Chaos here.
Yeah.
Chaos and Rukus.
You got to have somebody to talk for.
I know,
they
right?
Can't talk.
They got the squeaky nose, though.
Yeah, that's
the squeaky nose. That's how they answer. Yes, one squeak for yes, two for no.
Yeah.
He's their interpreter.
What's three squeaks?
We won't ever tell on live radio, man.
Just is I don't know.
I don't know. There you go.
Shrug.
There you go. Absolutely. So, Trash Panda season is not Havoc season. I done that last time.
Or Eagle time.
Oh, shut up, please.
Well, we're about to go into a Trash Pandas.
Yeah, they're right in the middle of their season now. So,
so the Havoc season's over, but no fear, coming back next year. Still got the mascots. Still got the Von Braun Center to play in. So, what's going on now in the off season that you can talk about?
For the most part, we're just trying to get our brand out there just as much as possible. That's why over the summer months we're just going out to these community events and just like
promoting
a lot of and a lot of our sponsors reach out to us and want us to come to events like this just to interact with people. And I mean, obviously just having a good face in the community, like, it helps sell tickets, and I mean, just overall, like, it's better for the brand. So
now, isn't today the yard sale?
Yes, today is the Havoc yard sale.
Yeah.
They'll be over there at the VBC in the lobby from 9 to 2.
Can I buy one of these?
No, you're not Lee Corso. You can't put the Ruckus head on, man.
Game more mascot heads.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, when Evansville did what they did, and then they got on that roll.
Oh, it was
when you're hot.
Yeah, it was insane. That was their first championship. It was, I mean, obviously it sucks the way it ended for us, but I mean, it's good to see Evansville do it, and you like seeing teams that haven't won it before just going that far. And I mean, their goalie just played out of his mind too. So
is that the one you said had the brother that played?
Brother plays for San Jose. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah. But yeah, all the sellouts this year. I know y'all proud of that, man. We can't get a ticket to a game. And we know y'all personally. We can't even get a ticket to the game.
Oh, yeah, 40 straight. Man, so we're planning on keeping it going.
And we know this guy here. He helps us out, too.
Yeah, he's our hookup.
And, of course, Clay
Coleman occasionally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, now, speaking of tickets, you mentioned off the air you were kind of taking over that realm.
Yeah, so I'm actually transitioning from the community side and fan experience side of things. We've got Brennan here somewhere. He's taken over. He's taken over all of that stuff, and then I'll be taking over ticketing with another guy that we just recently hired to take over ticket ops. So yeah, he and I will work together, and we'll pretty much be the ones reaching out to all season ticket holders and groups and everything for tickets.
There you go.
So.
Season tickets. Can we still get some?
Oh yeah. Yeah, season tickets will go on sale we're shooting for the next 2-3 weeks. I know Jared is Jared's in the process of like getting prepared for like his move and everything. So yeah, we're just taking it day by day, just getting through the process of like getting people moved over and like just accommodating like relocation requests and all that kind of stuff. So
how easy was it I know you still got some paper, but go mobile now?
It actually,
is that easier?
So we expected a lot of lashback from it. Just honestly, I mean, everybody like paper's so much easier when, but of course, like you got an added cost with when you have paper copy tickets and everything, and you just see it even in like professional sports everywhere now. You just see tickets going digital and
everything digital.
Yeah, and it's just a more streamlined process. Yeah. Like once you get people familiar with the system, it's it actually ended up being really smooth. Like as we went on through the season last year,
and then you don't have the will call window anymore.
Well, we still do because
the longest line in the place.
Yeah, there are a few situations where we got to handle ticket issues and stuff like that there, but yeah, so
awesome.
I was going to ask a question. It just completely flew out of me.
I hate it when that happens.
Oh, well, you're here with Chaos and Rukus. What all's involved with mascot wrangling?
I mean, do y'all have tryouts or are you the same guys?
Yeah. So I guess just a deep dive into it. We got a team of about like 4 guys that are that we pretty much rotate for everything, and I mean the 2 we've got here today, they're going to be the ones that you see at a lot of community events and most games and everything. Just very reliable guys, and so I guess going into mascot handling, the biggest part of it is probably. You're making me nervous, Rukus.
Rukus, I got a question to Rukus here. Do y'all have mascot training schools?
Ask him a yes or
one
no.
for yes. Yes, mascot training schools. Have you ever met Albie? Yes. Give me some of that.
And Big Al.
I have.
Big Al?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Albie, Big Al. I would say the biggest part of like just walking around with them is just like making sure that, like, I would say the biggest thing is just making sure, like, they know where they're going at games. It's like making sure that they're in the right place at the right time, and like also I guess going back to like what mascots they've met. I mean, we have the Chaos's birthday promotion every year.
I was going to ask you if you ever have any altercations between all the other mascots.
Birthday party.
No, not normally. Not normally.
It's a mascot party.
The mascot world is a summer birthday, right, Rukus? The mascot world is like it's like a tight knit community where a lot of the guys like get to know each other really well, and so like we like once I finally got an in with like the Titans mascot in Nashville and Nashville Soccer Club, like that opens the door for like the rest of the mascots in Nashville, and then of course they know the Atlanta Braves mascot Blooper, so
Chief Nakahoma,
and then I think Blooper knew Grizz with the Memphis Grizzlies, so that's kind of it's kind of how we were able to bring in all those like big names for Chaos's birthday last year, and planning on doing the same thing this year. So,
and Nash does a great job up there in Nashville as well.
Yeah. So we've also talked to Nash too for some reason. Whenever it's Chaos's birthday, Predators always have a game. So,
well, that's aggravating.
Yeah, that's the tough thing. That's the tough thing with Nash is our season's at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I know it has to get hot wearing that shag.
No
big deal.
But they do a great job with the kids, though. Golly.
Yeah.
Kids love them.
They love it. Yes.
I mean, my kids now are 13 and 11, and they've been loving on them since they were real little. So.
Yeah, they're awesome. We love taking them out to community events and everything. And like I said, the team that we have is they've pretty much been the same for the past 3-4 years. So a lot of these guys, a lot of these guys like just learn people. They kind of know who our sponsors are and everything, like what tables to go to when you go to events like this and everything. So yeah, it really helps out on our end, and it's more just kind of giving them free roam and just
letting them do what they do.
Yeah, just making sure they're not causing any trouble.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And one more time, season tickets.
Yes.
Let the information, season tickets.
Yeah, season tickets will be on sale here in the next few weeks. We don't have a set date for it yet, but it's coming up shortly. And then after our schedule's released, that's when we'll get single game tickets rolling and like group tickets and all the other kind of stuff. So
never fear, the Havoc is coming back next year.
October, November, be here for you. Blink.
It sure will. That's for sure. Christian Grospitch, Brennan, don't know your last name?
Gardner,
Brennan Gardner, with ticket sales, promotions of tickets, Havoc, Rukus, and Chaos.
There you go.
Damn. War Eagle. Coach Leg.
War Eagle.
Hey, it's time to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We're still live. There's plenty of time for you to get out here to Empire Fitness, the StretchZone Wellness Fair. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talking to WKAC, the Big 1080s.
When it comes to the Wi-Fi in your home, are you in control? Manage your Wi-Fi with the ATC Control app. ATC can help you get the best Wi-Fi experience. Prioritize your laptop while you work from home, or prioritize your streaming devices to enjoy your favorite shows. Ready for a better Wi-Fi experience? Visit ATC's website at www.ardmore.net to download the free ATC Control app today. Certain equipment and/or services may be required. ATC is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
What is community? I'm a First National Bank Student Advisory Board member, and I am alone from Tanner High School. And to me, community is supporting those who connect us. First National Bank proudly supports our neighbors, businesses, schools, and organizations that make Limestone County a great place to live and work. First National Bank, making communities great. Member FDIC.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens. Your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Now on a platform near you, the only year-round weekly podcast covering the Huntsville Havoc, the Wreakin' Havoc podcast. News, interviews, and more. Dropping every Thursday, we'll just reek of the Huntsville Havoc. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and listen, follow, and subscribe on your favorite platform via the PAS Plus app and online at wreakinhavoc.com.
Hi, this is Dan Lauria, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old-time cat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, the coach, Clint Legg, and we're live here from Empire Fitness on Balch Road. If you're coming in University Highway 72, and it's right before you get to Cliff Farms, Publix there, turn right on Balch Road, and we're less than a quarter mile down on the right. StretchZone Wellness Fair today. We're not in the big gym where everybody works out, but we're in the side area over here where it looks like the pickleball courts. It appears to be about 10 minutes to 11 on that clock on the wall, 5 till, judging by the clock on the wall.
Can we talk about that yet or not?
What's that?
What you talked about off air?
I'll say this much about it. Right now, it's in a process, and the process is it goes through the board. The board's got to approve it, and I'll tell you what it is in just a second. We're not there yet. The board hadn't approved it, so it's just talk. and I've been getting a lot of talk about this. Hopefully in the next month or so, we'll be able to expand and talk about improvements with every football field in Limestone County. And that's long. This is my opinion, only my opinion, guys. We need improvements in every facility, athletic-wise, in Limestone County, period. From baseball to softball to football, all that needs improvement, especially the football fields, because I think, guys, when you improve your facilities, you bring in turf. You get turf fields. Even though some of the coaches don't like it, parents moving into this area, that's what they want to. That's what they want to look at.
Absolutely.
And it saves no painting, no grass cutting. That's money right there.
Yeah. But the flip side I've been hearing all week is the injuries and the in the summertime, that bad boy is hot, man. I mean, it's 100, it's 150 on that turf field, so it is. But hey, man, I'm all about making Limestone County number one, and whatever we need to do that.
Yeah.
I just hope the board sees it. If they do, they do. If they don't, then we'll keep.
I think the biggest thing with injuries is if you can do your workouts on, like your conditioning on the field, rather than transfer from doing your workouts on the grass and then going to practice directly. It takes a little transition time where you will get injuries.
I agree.
I've got that. I know that for a fact.
And during our show at the county tournament, me and Tim talked to Russ Cleveland, and that was one of Russ's main idols is we need turf fields.
Yep.
If we're going to compete with these other schools.
Now, let me make clear, speak for Clements. Y'all have all been there.
Yes.
There's going to have to be a lot of dirt work done because our field is really bad now with all the wear and tear from 60, 70, 80 years of football at Clements. And the fences, you don't put a new turf field up, don't put any fences in. You don't do that. And I'd like for our guys to be in on the design because that turf comes in many different looks. I myself like the dark 5, light colored 5. I want it to look different than everybody else's.
Yeah.
So,
and you better decide on a logo that you're going to keep.
No, sir. We've already. Logo was never not kept. That was the middle midgets that come in through the whatever era that did that.
Does that be the same logo that's on your visor there, sir?
A Colt is a horseshoe. A Colt is not a Bronco or a Mustang. I'm getting really touchy.
I like to see the Baltimore coat. But I like to see the Baltimore coat helmet.
Yeah.
White and black on there.
That's right. That's what it is now. I mean, we Briggs purchased new helmets. He's went back to white ones and with the Colts look on it. So it's going to look really good.
Nice.
But, yeah, man, I'm excited for the whole county, not just Clements. If this comes to fruition, and this is a shot in the arm for athletes. I mean, not only this, man, the band can go out there when they want to.
Yes.
It's not going to mess it up. You just got to.
Soccer is going to be all automatic.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal, guys.
And it helps with your graduation. You ain't stepping in no mud hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me keep going. Softball and baseball can get out there during their PE time and throw and do it. You can hit ground balls.
If anybody saying it's going to be too expensive, I'm telling you this. Limestone County and Athens City is the fastest growing.
It'll pay for itself.
It's going to pay for itself. Absolutely. And fastest growing county in the state, and everybody else around us is getting it done.
The only people that's going to fuss about this, guys, is people who don't have kids in athletics. So just sit back and watch and keep your mouth shut.
But you cannot use it for a pitching wedge. You got to do that.
That'll knock down the big crowns that's in the field.
It will knock down. It eliminates the crowns in the field. Yeah,
it's going to. I'm just saying it again, man. If this happens, this is a huge shot in the arm for Limestone, and they need it because you guys know because of this show. If I bring my kid in from out of state and I want my kid in good facility, it don't get no better than Athens High School. What Cody's done there with the weight room, and we're way behind those guys. James Clemens has got it nice, and so does Bob Jones, and that's our competitors, Austin and Decatur. So here we go.
It's time to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
P4 Therapy is an outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in northern Alabama and southern Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. Now that you've got that new place on the water, BP Riverworks can finish the picture with a boathouse, dock, or seawall. Call Barron Pugh at 251-200-2273 or Tracer Pugh at 256-206-7097. BP Riverworks, licensed and insured, 251-200-2273 or 256-206-7097.
For screen printing, sign printing, banners, logo design, and more, look no further than That Shirt Printing Place. Located at 709 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Call 256-444-1827. That Shirt Printing Place. Visit them online at thatshirtprintingplacellc.com. Look for them on Facebook too. That Shirt Printing Place. 256-444-1927. That Shirt Printing Place.
Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Will Johnson, head football coach at East Limestone, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tom Cat, alongside Tojo Jay Vassar, the coach, Clint Legg, producer extraordinaire, Tim Lambert. We're live at Empire Fitness with the StretchZone Wellness Fair, but on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. We've got the original Whit Joe herself, Whitney Jordan King, head softball coach at Ardmore. Hey, Coach, welcome back to the show.
Hey, how are y'all?
We're good. We're inside. Everybody looking and watching it. All cloudy and rainy outside, so we're inside a converted pickleball court, looks like. Or someplace they do aerobics. Awesome. There's mirrors on the wall, so I think they do aerobics and everything in there, too. So. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Getting ready.
Complain.
Getting ready for state tournament?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us all about it.
We gotta take care of business though before we start talking about state tournament. We gotta take care of business Monday.
Okay, what you got going on Monday? Tell everybody.
10:45, we play Russell. We play Russell on field 17. It's a turf field at Coffee O'Neill Park in Florence.
Okay.
And then win or lose, it don't matter. We play at 3:15 that afternoon at the same place. So we should, like I said, we should take care of business first game.
Okay.
And then if we take care of business against Russell, we'll play the winner of, Sardis and Scottsboro.
Okay.
That's what we got going on Monday.
Okay.
And we win
regionals.
on, yes. Got to win 3 to make it to state. Got to win 3.
Makes it a lot easier if you win that first one.
Yes, sir. That's right.
So, the place you're playing, did y'all play in that big tournament they had over there a couple of weeks ago?
No, we went to Hoover. We went to Hoover. We didn't play there.
Okay.
Yeah,
we did.
Sorry if we got quiet while we were talking because they were making a drawing and somebody whistled real loud, so everybody else got quiet. So we had to kind of like at church when the preacher walks up, everybody gets quiet. If you're talking, you got to get real quiet. So that's what. Sorry about that.
That's right.
Or you're a golf announcer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. So if you win both of those, you said you got to win 3 to advance. Well, let's just say we're gonna win both of those, and then when do you play for that third one? Be Tuesday or
that third one would be Tuesday at 10:45 as well. Yes, sir.
All right.
So Whitney, all the other 7 teams, have y'all played any of them this year?
We've played Lawrence County. That's the only team we played, but we played them early. We played them, I think it was March 3rd at Lawrence County. It was a Monday following our prom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so...
following the prom?
We were still following our prom, after prom. So it was the Monday following prom. We hadn't practiced or nothing. Girls had a big weekend, so Yeah, I believe the score was 7-4, Lawrence County. I feel good about it. I'm not worried about them yet, but I feel good about it.
Well, I'm going to say this, guys, and I'm going to say this to Whitney. I've seen a lot of these teams in their region play. My daughter's team has played. West has played several of those teams in that region. But here's the deal. I think Monday, I think Whitney and them will beat Russellville. Seen them play. Here's where they're doing it. Whitney and them can hit it a lot better, I think, than Russellville. Just my opinion. And then I think they beat Sardis and go play. The difference in Lawrence County and Ardmore is I think Whitney just hits it a little bit. They're going to hit it a little bit better, and I think they win that. And I'm going to tell you this, man. I'm going to say this about Whitney. Whitney has done a great job of getting softball, I think, back at Ardmore. She's done a really good job. She's coaching them, and she's coaching them. It's not a daycare center. This is I'm coaching them. Even though she's got to put up with her dad, she's coaching them. And I really from afar, from somebody that's not even involved there anymore, I'm really been impressed with what Ardmore does, and I think Ardmore will win on Monday. I think they'll win on Tuesday, and I think they'll keep it rolling because of the coaching and because of she's got some hitters and some players up there that's doing a really good job.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you, Coach Lake. I appreciate
yes, ma'am.
And Whitney's getting it back to when Coach Ball had it, I think. And that's a big say-so right there because
Whitney's a lot better than Ball. He didn't do much of nothing.
I don't know.
Steven's a good dude. Hey, but, yeah,
he's awesome.
You got it turned around up there, and like Coach Lake said, we know you're going to pull it out. You got some good girls up there.
Yes,
no doubt.
It's a lot harder, when you're the coach and you're not a player, I feel as if, because, like, when you're a player, you can control yourself. But as a coach, it's like, ready or not, hopefully they turn it on. If they turn it on, we'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. They got to turn it on.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this now. Now, Lawrence County has pretty good pitching. And when we played them, in towards the end of the tournament over there at Bob Jones. And we'd played several. This is a bunch of excuses. But we didn't score a lot, but we still won. And, they didn't score any on us. So I just feel like, this is a time. I mean, it's been a lousy day yesterday. I don't know how it was at Ardmore, but it was lousy down at our place at Clements as far as the rain goes.
Yes. Yeah, it was rainy.
And it also kills. Hey, Ardmore's another place that needs, West is one of the only places that has the luxury of a very nice building off campus. So all the people from Ardmore and Clements and East need to understand that building needs to be off campus. It don't need to be sitting right in the middle of campus where you got to follow rules.
Right.
Exactly. Get it off campus. That way, you like you said, Coach, you don't have to follow the rules.
That's right.
Because so many rules, restrictive rules for.
That's right.
Just for the high school part of it. So.
Whitney, let me ask you this: where do you feel like you're better right now at this point of the season than you were in the middle or at the start? Where do you feel like you guys are doing a better job of on the field?
Timely hitting.
Right.
We're finally, we're getting base runner. We've always been good at getting base runners on, but we haven't always been good at getting them in. Timely hitting has been key, especially I would say in that last weekend in Hoover, we played some tough competition, but we started, getting the hits when we had base runners in position to get hits. And then in area tournament, we got base runners on, and then we were hitting the ball very well with base runners on. So I would say timely hitting has been our key the last few weeks.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you this too. I've watched y'all play. Your 1 through 4 or 5 was really getting it done. It's kind of like at West. 1 through 4 or 5 at West is pretty decent. But when you start getting 7, 8, 9 on base to come back around to number 1, it's hard to beat It's gonna be hard to beat Ardmore and even West when that happens.
Yes, I agree with you completely.
That is it, man. Like I said, I'm all about. I'd rather have a good infield, outfield, and mediocre pitching as a lot of good. Here's why: because when you got strap people out all the time, the outfield's out there picking their nose and going, "What we doing?"
Playing in the dirt.
What we doing tonight?
Yep.
Oh,
no, God. I agree.
But man, Whitney, I'm just going to say this. I can't say it enough. How proud I am of the job you've been doing how to me, man, the toughest place to coach girls in Limestone County is Ardmore.
Because of history. Yeah, you got a little bit to live up to.
There's a lot of other things, too, that me and Whitney talk about off the air that goes on up there. But, it's a tough place to coach girls, and she's done a great job up there. And the place looks nice. Everything about it is. And, man, I'm proud and wish them the best, and I hope they're in Oxford playing for it all, just like I hope some other teams are.
Thank you, Coach Legg. I wish the same for West Limestone. Y'all got a great shot. You do.
Shut your
I
mouth.
looked at your bracket. I looked at it.
I know.
I looked at it.
I know.
So, Whitney, how hard is it to, if you win a game and you lose a game, how hard is it to get you pitching straightened out? Because you're using some of the same girls the whole day. How do you refresh them, keep them from being tired with an all-day tournament like that?
I will say this. I have been very, very, very fortunate. We have 3 JV pitchers who on, good softball teams could be varsity pitchers. I have 3 JV pitchers we've had an injury. Our starting pitcher has kind of tweaked her shoulder a little bit. And so I've been pitching them the past few weeks. I threw them against Curry, who's ranked number 2 in 4A. I mean, Curry's a good team. They're solid. I pitched them 2 weekends ago in Hoover. All 3 of them pitched against them. I mean, and they held their own. We've been building confidence in those girls. So I'm very fortunate here at Ardmore to have lots of pitchers. Not every team has lots of pitchers. And it is a lot of pitching or no pitching, but especially when you're slim on pitching, if you get yourself in that loser bracket, man, it's hard on pitchers. So, luckily, I am very fortunate to have a very deep pitching roster.
Coach, can I back up just a little bit? I remember when I was younger. By younger, I mean talking to my dad. My dad loved the game. My granddad loved the game, baseball. But
yeah,
you said timely hitting. All right, how many times have we all seen runners on first, second, third, and then you get the kid up there and he's swinging for the fence because he wants the grand slam.
Yes.
Runners in scoring position, you want the home run,
yes.
And we were always, Coach, ducks on the pond. Dad was like, shorten your swing up, man, put the ball opposite field, hit behind second and, hit it to right field if you got runners on second and third. Is that the kind of stuff you're telling me? Is it mental stuff that you're talking about when you mentioned they finally got the timely hitting going?
Right. All year long I have preached, and I think they finally figured it out, but all year long I have preached hard ground balls, low line drives. So, for example, the first time we played East Limestone, at East Limestone, outside the county tournament, played them first in the county tournament. Then we traveled to East Limestone in the area matchup. We left 14 base runners on base. We pitched a no-hitter and still lost the ball game.
Wow.
Yeah, I was we completely it was hard. But it was a good thing because they went away from what we were preaching and they realized, and I think that was kind of like turning of the page, we probably need to hit the ball on the ground. I'm a firm believer of hitting the ball on the ground because when you hit the ball in the air or you try to hit the ball in the air, I mean, all they have to do is catch the ball.
Yeah.
When you hit the ball on the ground, they've got to make the play, get it out of their glove, throw it to somebody, and that person's got to catch it too. So I just truly believe if we stick to our game plan of hitting the ball on the ground, good things are going to happen. And it has been happening for us the past couple of weeks.
That's what you need, that small ball.
Absolutely.
Get them over, get them in, get them out, get them in.
I remember being young, telling my dad, I think I hit the ball better when I got 2 strikes. He goes, that's because you shorten your swing up and you do what I tell you to. If you do that, if you do that on first and second strike, you might not get to the.
That's right. Yes, sir. That's right.
Oh, that's great.
I was there when you guys beat West, and that was the plan, because there were several errors in the field because you hit the ball on the ground. And it's like you said, man. I hear you, and I hear some really good travel coaches. And some coaches go, you got to have a plan when you go up to bat. And the plan should be when there's a runner on second and third and there's less than 2 outs, you need a ground ball to second or first and score the run. It's about the team scoring runs and not about you trying to hit one out.
That's right.
I'm right there with you, man. as somebody used to say, the ground in Alabama is extremely hard. When you hit it on the ground, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Yep.
Take a bad hop in the tooth.
Yes, sir.
It'll sure do it sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Coach, best of luck. And we are wishing y'all the best. And Ardmore, West Limestone, all of our local teams. We are definitely hoping things do good.
Yes.
To win them first three and get on to the next.
Good luck to y'all,
yeah,
too.
man. Hey, Florence, Alabama, Monday at 10:45. They'll be up there on the top in this new turf fields, by the way, too. So, man, best of luck to you guys. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all having me on.
I appreciate it, Coach.
Yep. Thank y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Whitney Jordan King, also known as Whit Joe, to your rest of everybody who's heard of her. It's time to take a break. We are live here at Empire Fitness on Balch Road, StretchZone Wellness Fair. Y'all come and see us. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talking to WKAC, the Big 1080.
If you have a question, comment, or idea for Tailgate Talk, you can email it to tailgatetalk@hotmail.com. Remember, you can always call or text us during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be right back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk on 1080 WKAC.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
What is community? I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Hadley Madison from East Limestone High School. And to me, community is supporting those who connect us. First National Bank proudly supports our neighbors, businesses, schools, and organizations that make Limestone County a great place to live and to work. First National Bank, making communities great. Member FDIC.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action Sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clemens Sports, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
Hey guys, this is Max Howell. You listen to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. And come to find out, they got more than just the stretching here in the wellness fair. There's a lady brought us some yogurt-covered waffles.
Well, them things is good.
And them things is good. They stick to your teeth, too. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're live here with the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. Coach Molly Fenn of West Limestone Wildcats. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. So we want to wish you condolences and best wishes, because I know you got to put up with Coach Clint Legg as a parent. And
he definitely makes it fun.
I guess you could say that.
Yes, you could.
He honestly, he's some of my favorite stories to tell. Some of the things he does. But
she's got a few more years.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So several more years. He just kind of shrugged. He's doing good. We like him. He's all right.
I love him.
Good.
He's a good one.
Coach, you've had a good year so far. You've got a young team. I saw a story done about the 4 sisters.
That was pretty cool, Mom.
That was really, really, really cool.
Yeah, they're a great group. We have 3, I feel like, really, really important seniors this year, but we also have some younger ones that are really stepping up and helping us out, and they've done a great job this season.
And you got some pretty good home run hitters.
Yeah, they are. They're doing a really good job this year, but they work for it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
They're doing stuff, throughout the season, but then on their time too. So I think that really pays off in times like this, for sure.
Have you asked Chad and Anita, can they find some more Kyle girls out there for you when this one
graduates?
graduates?
We're gonna have to find some for sure.
Boy, what an asset right there to have. 2 girls right there that can throw it for you.
Yes, and I think this year they've done such a great job. Whoever's in the circle, they've really we've been able to depend on them, and they've kept us in games and kept the score down for us, and then our hitting comes through. So it's just been a really, really great thing to see throughout the year. So that's fun to watch.
We just got off the phone talking to Whitney, and I told her, and I feel the same way about you guys at West, is I think, and people don't understand, the 1 through 5, 6 hole at West Limestone, you could put them anywhere in the 1 through, they're interchangeable, and they're hitting the ball. But at West, when they get 7, 8, 9 on base, and like they've been doing every once in a while, when that happens and it flips it back over to Bethune in the leadoff spot, you got trouble as an opposing team. And that's what, if they can just get on base and not have any foolish base running errors when they get on base, I feel really good about West playing with anybody. The pitching has done a great job, but here's what it is. I preach this at my house every night. When you got good pitching, sometimes you get out there and you go, oh, she's going to strike them out. And 9 times out of 10, the Cowgirls do. But sometimes somebody's going to figure out that pitch that you've missed and hit it. And they've done a pretty good job this year of fielding the ball and throwing it in, getting the outs when they need to. And Molly will tell you guys, first inning, sometimes it looks like, oh my God, we could go down 2 or 3 runs, and Julianne or Caitlin always seems to come back, strike them out. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go hit. Then we always score runs, man. And that's a tribute to what's going on over there at West. And the girls seem to all, to get along, unless it's my 2, and they never get along. But, they seem to get along. It seems to be a fun group of girls.
That was going to be one of my questions. You got 4 sets of sisters. I figured you would have good team chemistry even with the sisters, but the sisters have to be sisters.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes, they have to get along.
And I'll just leave it at that.
And sometimes we don't. But overall, it's just an awesome group. They argue and fuss just like anybody else, but we always come together and they're a really fun group. But speaking on what Clint had said, our lineup I think is 1 through 6 we are like super solid, but we're super solid all through 1 through 9 because when the top of our lineup haven't gotten on, it seems like the bottom of our lineup gets on base, and then we're able to get them in. So they've done a great job throughout the season of just coming through for us. And I think that's made a huge difference in being able to score, runs when we need them, because we do have some rough innings toward the beginning of the game. So I think in the Northwest Alabama Bash, we played 5 games on that Saturday. And every single game, except for the first one, we were behind to start the game.
Wow.
So we had to claw back and really fight a new gear. And I think that's, one thing that helped us was we were able to find that gear. Because in the past, sometimes we've been too tired, But I think being deep in a lot of the tournaments this year has really helped us prepare for hopefully what we're going to see on Tuesday and hopefully into Wednesday. So we're just super excited.
Speaking of Tuesday, tell us your schedule. What all do you have coming up?
So we play Etowah first, and we'll play them at 9. And then if we win that one or lose that one, we kind of switch it up with Madison County or White Plains is who we'll play next, depending on a win or a loss. So
what time would that second one be?
If we win, I think it's
3:15.
Let me look real. 3:15, and then 1:45 if we lose. I think that's correct.
Now
They changed it up on us yesterday.
Now, Molly, out of the bracket, I know y'all played Westminster, but any other of the teams in the bracket had y'all played this year?
No, that's the kind of crazy part about us moving from the Florence regional to the Albertville regional is a lot of these teams we don't face or see in any of our tournaments, and we don't know a lot of people that they've played. So, trying to find out stuff on all the teams has been a little bit more difficult. We did play Madison County in the Decatur tournament in the championship game, and they're a real solid team, so that'll be a tough matchup. But anyway, we have some stuff on them that we already know. But just looking at all the teams and seeing who we could possibly see on down the road, we just try to get all the information we can to get prepared.
So y'all are playing down in Albertville?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my next question.
This is our first time in the East. Yeah, in the East Regional. So this is our first year there.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, what Coach is not saying is they did play Madison County in the championship game in Decatur. It's 15 degrees over there. It's the wind's blowing at about 35 miles an hour, and we won 4-3. But it was really a deal where it could have been better than that. And now I got my buddies who's the assistant principal at Madison County, and a lot of the girls that play with Lily on travel play for Madison County, calling me and saying, "Oh man, we just hope it's us two making it out. Y'all are so good." Shut up, man.
Shut up.
Don't sell me them wolf tickets. Don't sell
smoke.
me that stuff, man. I ain't buying that.
Yeah, that's that rat poison.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You eat it. We know what happens. Yeah.
I think Clint thought Whitney was trying to jinx you guys because she was talking about how good you were, and he was like, "Oh no."
Shut up. I said, Whitney, shut up, man. Don't throw that on us. No rat poison. Unless it's
We
yummy.
don't want any of that.
Unless it's yummy.
Yeah. Tell us we're terrible. That's what we need to hear.
So this morning I kind of get the vibe of having them there. And by the way, they practiced this morning at 9:00, and I love that because I know when we made it to the final four in basketball, our girls, we played that morning at 9. So Coach wanted to practice some during the week at 9, which I approved that. I said, man, yeah, let's get in there at 9. And they were over there at 9 this morning trying to get a routine of, I'm up at 9, here we go, let's roll.
That's good.
I think that was a great idea to get over there and do that.
Molly, not only for Coach Legg, but the parent support you got over at West is unbelievable. They always pack in the stands.
Yeah, they're amazing. I know it's kind of cliche, but like we're one big family. I feel like I could go to any one of them about anything that I might need, and they're there for anything the girls need, or it's just a great support system that we have over there. So, just super lucky to have them.
Yeah, but there's only one parent over there that's got they got the yellow card to almost get thrown out of the ball game for arguing with the umpire. That would be me.
Yeah,
but I was right.
Yeah,
if I was wrong, I'd shut up.
That's got to be you.
I was right that time.
That's why he sits up on the hill.
That's why he sits up on the hill.
And I get really nervous really close by.
Now, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Molly. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to tell a quick little story about Clint. There was one time he said something, and one of the umpires was like, "Coach, he can't say that." And I said, "He's a principal. What do you want me to do?"
That's right.
And not for my school.
Yeah.
He's his own dude.
I can say what I will say.
I didn't let him know that.
That's awesome.
I didn't let him know that.
And, personally, for your team, I know we're all thinking about Brandon Wallace, and Brandon helped you out a lot. And I know this would be, the icing on the cake for him if y'all could get that blue map just to dedicate this run for him, because he's fighting right now for what he's going through. And I know Adley was great. She was a great player for you last year. And just talk about Brandon and what he's meant to you as you've been at West.
Well, I think Brandon was one of the first people I met when I first got to West in 2019, and y'all know him. He's just an amazing person, amazing guy to have around, and he helped me so much get started at West. And we knew that we were going to miss having him out there this year. He kind of stepped away just to be able to watch Addie at Calhoun. But, then dealing with this, he's in our prayers all the time. We got some stickers for our helmets just so he's always there with us when he can't be at the games. And we're just thinking about him nonstop. But I talked to him the other day at school, and he just said, hey, we got to do this because I want to have a little mini vacay. So we're working hard anyway, but we're really thinking about him. He's always in our mind, and we're just, really thinking about him through this tough time. So hoping we can do this for him.
Just keep this in mind, people listening. The toughest two classifications in softball in Alabama is 4A and 7A softball.
Yeah.
Because when you do get through the monster of this regional tournament, you go play Orange Beach, who's ranked number 1 in the country.
Yep. All right. Well, Coach Molly Fenn, ladies and gentlemen, West Limestone Wildcats.
We're going to get there, though.
You're going to get there. Best of luck. And
thank you so much, guys.
Keep the reins on it. Leash him out far away from the ball field if you have to.
I will. I may have to holler at y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Coach.
All right. See ya.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Molly Fenn, head coach of the West Limestone Wildcats. We're live here at Empire Fitness StretchZone Wellness Fair. It's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. If your place on the water needs some attention, call BP Riverworks. Boathouses, docks, seawalls, and repairs. Call Barron Pugh at 251-200-2273 or Tracer Pugh at 256-206-7097. BP Riverworks. Licensed and insured 251-200-2273 or 256-206-7097. Now on a platform near you, the only year-round weekly podcast covering the Huntsville Havoc, the Wreakin' Havoc podcast. News, interviews, and more. Dropping every Thursday, we'll just reek of the Huntsville Havoc. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and listen, follow, and subscribe on your favorite platform via the PAS Plus app and online at wreakinhavoc.com.
This is head football coach Jonathan Snyder of Ardmore High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We're live here at Empire Fitness StretchZone Wellness Fair here just on Balch Road in Madison, Alabama. And we've got Adam Wilburn. He is not on the First National Bank hotline making communities great.
He drove all the way up here.
He drove. Dude, thanks for driving over.
Man, hey, glad to be here. I appreciate y'all for having me here.
So, we've had 2 softball coaches so far in regionals, and you are
we saved the best for last.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Well, we may have Coach Smith coming on.
Yeah.
Just like I said.
We showed up. Yeah, he showed up.
We know Chuck.
Yeah.
This guy right here is the best one we got.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You got to love Coach Legg. He's a
one of a kind.
One of a kind.
Something special.
Thank you. I've been called special.
So
I digress.
So, Coach, you played Cold Springs Monday.
Yes, sir.
And now, out of these teams here, have you played any of them during the regular season?
I believe Tharptown's the only team we have actually played during the regular season, which they were in our area, and we were able to get 3 wins over them. Well, 4 wins over them.
Okay.
So far, everybody has only played one team that they're going to meet up with.
Yeah. These regions are so huge. I mean,
yeah. Well, Well, I played Belgreen a couple of times, and it just hit me that I played them. But we played them twice. Once in a tournament, and once they came to our place, and they beat us by 1 run in both games. And those 2 games combined, we had 21 runners left in scoring position.
Wow!
Ooh, what a kick!
Ow!
That's like missing free throws in basketball.
It is, man.
Yes,
man.
So it's a little thorn in my side on that game that we wasn't able to accomplish that. But also it gives me hope to know we're in there with them, and I feel like third time's a charm.
I see one team in there. West has played Sulligent, and I hadn't seen you guys play at Lindsay Lane, but I read about you guys and watch it. It seems to me, Coach, that your pitching is pretty good out there.
Yes, we have very strong pitching. I have 3 seniors that are really strong. We're going to throw mid to upper 50s with them. They locate the ball well, spin. Leah Carter.
Yes, sir.
Maddie
Speaking of
Tucker.
Kyles.
Yeah. Maddie Tucker and Lily Jackson, 3 seniors move the ball really well, and we have another senior that pitches for us that's more on the slow and off-speed stuff, Hannah Pepper, that does a great job for us.
Coach, speaking of pitching, what people don't understand is you throw somebody out there against the girls that can hit a ball. I mean, I'll say West, and you throw hard, they're going to hit you. But you throw somebody out there that throws it 20, it looks like it's coming 20 miles an hour, they'll swing out of their shoes like a top used to spin and not hit it at all.
Yeah.
So it's good you got somebody that can, the Carter girl that can really throw it, and somebody come in there. It really confuses them. It really changes their time. And if they don't have a good approach, you'll win a lot of games doing it like Coach is doing it there.
Yeah, we do a good job. We play amazing defense. That's one thing I can say. Not a lot of balls hit the ground in the outfield, and not a lot of people are getting an extra base just because we've slow getting it in, or funny situation happened whenever we were actually playing, I believe it was Tharptown in the championship game of the area. My left fielder thought a ball was foul, so she jogged over and picked it up, and they tried to take second, and she threw the girl out at second. So at least we had that sense of urgency to come back whenever that happened.
Awesome.
But yeah, I feel like if we hit the ball like we're capable of, and we play defense the way we can, and our pitching solid like it has been majority of the season, that we're going to come out on top on the majority of our games.
You know, Coach, you were talking before we went on air about the difference in playing on turf as opposed to grass and dirt in softball. The big thing I see is, number one, the bounces the ball's going to stay down, so you stay down. It's not going to take a bad hop per se on the turf. However, when you're stealing bases, you got to slide about 2 steps earlier because you're going to go by the bag.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's something that fast girls, have got to figure out, because when you're sliding, you're going to go by it. You got to get out a little bit earlier, to me. But and the heat. We played some places in travel ball, and Coach has probably seen this too, where my girls will melt their cleats playing on the turf all day. So we have to throw them away and get new cleats. Yeah. That's the downside, but hopefully you win a couple, Coach, and you ain't got to be out there long. And
that's right.
You're eating at Sam's Sports Grill over on Cox Creek Parkway, buddy.
Yeah, hopefully we're playing, we start at 9 o'clock on Monday, and then 1:45's game 2, and hopefully we'll be playing on Tuesday. We'll be playing 9 o'clock then, so hopefully we just go 3-0 and
yes, sir.
Be done.
Man, we sure hope so.
Now, y'all playing in Florence as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you got 3 seniors.
5
seniors. Okay, I'm sorry. Who does?
So I have Leah Carter, one with T, one with D, Hannah Pepper, Lily Jackson, and Maddie Tucker.
Okay.
Coach, have you got a group of young girls coming?
I do have a strong group of young girls. We had 21 total on the softball team this year. I have 1 junior, and I believe it's 2 sophomores, and then the rest are 9th grade and down.
That's awesome.
My starting catcher is Dusty Kahn. She's a freshman. She's been doing it for a year. She's really strong for us there.
That's Dusty's granddaughter, Macklemore.
Really?
Yeah.
She lefty?
No,
she's not. Dusty's lefty.
Yeah, and then I have Coach Morrison's daughter is my left fielder, Alice, and then Grace Beeston is my other sophomore that's a right fielder.
Awesome. Maybe with Coach Nave, with all the money Coach Nave has in his bank account, he can get y'all some turf fields up there in softball. And Robbie will probably want to do something like that, but Coach Jimmy Don, he's got all that money. He'll be able to get that for y'all, Coach. I know he will.
Yeah, and then we have some really strong 7th graders and I have one 8th grader who she's my courtesy runner right now, and then some 6th graders that are really good pitchers in travel ball, throwing 50s already, that are going to be very helpful to us as we grow next 3 years.
Coach, who's your biggest win this year?
Biggest win for me probably is the 3-peating on the area. But I would say the best one for us, for I feel, and I'm going to say sorry to Jeremy Burns when I say this, but they had us at their place in the bottom of the 6th, and we were able to put together a couple runs with 2 outs on us to take the lead and then get the win. So I have to say that was a really good win. Because
where is that, Coach?
Athens Bible.
Okay. Heck yeah, it is a good win.
And we just didn't give up and didn't give up on each other. And I think that's the biggest thing I can say about this team that's come together for us is these girls believe in each other, and everybody has each other's back. And it doesn't matter if it's, like I said last time, we're hitting roughly, I'm going to pull it up, 413 right now as a team.
Dang. That's not shabby at all.
It doesn't matter if it's our, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hitter up or 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got confidence of either getting on base or putting it in play.
413 as a team, that's compared to 113 as a team for Atlanta Braves. That's awesome, man.
Yep, and even more to me, I love we're 493 on our own base percentage. So even though we may not be getting on by a hit, we're working the counts and getting walks, getting hit by pitch. Yeah. So Dusty Kahn is a perfect example of it. I think she has 27 walks on the season.
Wow.
Really?
Now, her mom was a good ball player.
Yeah.
So,
man, yes. So, Coach, tell us again, you played Monday?
Monday against Cold Springs at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Awesome.
Means we got to get over there like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
That's right. And everybody knows that going into Florence at that time of the morning, if you hadn't been, once you cross the bridge, it's about 3 miles of bumper to bumper, so you better prepare and leave
the ballparks?
You go over like you're going across the bridge into Sheffield and hang a right and go north.
Right by McFarland.
Nice ballpark.
Okay.
McFarland Park up there, yeah. Really nice, man. Really nice fields. In fact, those guys are probably some of the first ones to use those turf fields up top because we didn't play on those in those tournaments. That's awesome.
And UNA don't even use them, do they?
No, they got their own state.
But it's dirt, though, right?
Yeah.
Was that it for now? Well, Coach? Adam?
Good luck, brother.
Good luck, man.
Good luck,
thanks for driving over.
Oh, yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Rainy out this morning. Maybe just sometimes just use that excuse to get out of the house. But, man, we appreciate you coming.
I appreciate y'all having me.
And best of luck.
Good luck.
Best of luck, man. Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, time to take a break as you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Tailgate Talk is on Facebook. Just search for Applebee's Tailgate Talk, like our page, and post your questions, comments, or ideas for the show. Applebee's Tailgate Talk will be right back on 1080 WKAC.
When it comes to the Wi-Fi in your home, are you in control? Manage your Wi-Fi with the ATC Control app. ATC can help you get the best Wi-Fi experience. Prioritize your laptop while you work from home, or prioritize your streaming devices to enjoy your favorite shows. Ready for a better Wi-Fi experience? Visit ATC's website at www.ardmore.net to download the free ATC Control app today. Certain equipment and/or services may be required. ATC is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
P4 Therapy is an outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in northern Alabama and southern Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Alabama.
Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hello, this is Paul Spivey, former Alabama Crimson Tide running back, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Live here at Empire Fitness, the StretchZone Wellness Fair, which will be going till 1 o'clock today, so there's still time to brave the rain and come out. Tom McClung here, Old Tom Cat, alongside Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and the coach, Clint Legg. And we've got the Athens. I wrote soccer. This is softball. Man, I got to get my head in gear.
You need to
say that.
Specs, no?
Need some new brains, more like it.
I thought you were going to say baseball.
No. The head coach of the Athens softball, because we're doing the softball segment, so to speak, Coach Chuck Smith. Hey, Coach, welcome back, man.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Well, if I could just shut up sometimes, I think I'd be doing a lot better, but we're doing okay. We're inside dry and in a very nice place.
I hear you.
And you could have said flag football, too.
Yeah, could have. That wasn't even on my...
That is true. That's going to be exciting as well.
Yes.
And I think within the next 10 years, guys, Superintendent of Athens City Schools, Chuck Smith.
You think?
Within the next 10 years.
No pressure. No pressure, Chuck. No pressure at all.
Wow.
Oh, God. So, Coach, you guys start Monday, right, in Florence? Am I right?
We don't start till Wednesday. 6A don't start till Wednesday.
God, it's even better, man. A few days to practice.
Play Mortimer Jordan.
Yep.
How are
Mortimer
they?
Jordan, 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. We played them earlier in the year, second tournament of the season in Gardendale, so early on, both teams trying to find themselves. So we came out kind of flat, but then we came back and won in the last 2-3 innings of the game. So they're a good team, always make it to regionals, make it to state tournament a lot of times. So they're a well-coached team.
Well, y'all had to come through late here in this last game, too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. We came in late at about 12:30 in the morning.
Oh.
So.
Well, that's that, too.
We've played Hartsville now 4 times in the season, and every game it's been the same. It's one of us will take the lead, then here comes the other one, and it's back and forth the whole entire game. It's like a boxing match, just swinging and hitting each other and hoping that you're on top of the end. So, and we came out 2 times, and they came out 2 times on top. So.
Wow.
It just seems like it's been Athens Hartsville for years in softball. Yeah, it comes down to 1 run or 2 runs every year to win a game. It's always that close.
Yeah, it really is. And the game that we play at their place, they end up beating us by 9, but they were up, and we come back and we tie it up, and then all of a sudden we look up in the bottom of the 6th inning and we're down 9 again. It's just, they've got some girls that can really swing the bats, and if you leave the ball over the plate, they're gonna do what they're supposed to. They're gonna hit it hard. So,
Coach, are you back? Are you back healthy now? Is Amaya back out there, or how's that hamstring of hers?
Amaya came back in the area tournament. She played in the first game, and then she kind of tweaked it again. So right now she's doing PT again on it. So there's a shot that she might be able to make it back. Possibly as a pinch hitter or something like that. Right. But she could be behind the plate for us for the regional tournament. So.
Yeah. Man, I hate that. But anyway, Coach, when I've seen you guys, I hadn't seen you play a lot, but, I try to keep up with you guys because we got several of my daughter's buddies on your team. And, even when I saw you play a couple of games over there in Florence, you guys are hitting it good. You just, the 2 coaches we've had on before has talked about something called timely hitting.
Yep.
And it's it's about you got a runner on second and third, and there's less than 2 outs. You got to score runs. You can't leave them out there by being selfish and popping up to the shortstop. And that's something that during this time of the season is, man, heck, better than anybody. You've got to have that, and I think if y'all get that, y'all have got as good a chance as anybody to advance on out of that region over there, Coach.
Yeah, I truly believe that too. If we are able to get those hits when we do get runners on, even if it comes down, we've got 2 strikes on us, and we're able to move a runner over, because we move that runner over. You never know, there could be a wild pitch pass ball, and now we've scored a run where it could have been 2 outs, and the next girl hits a pop up to right field, and we're out of the inning. We don't score a run. Yeah. Doing that and just all the little things of any mistake. In regional tournament and everything is magnified. So if you can cut your mistakes down even more than what you want them to be, I mean, they're going to happen. It's just, can you bounce back from it and it not snowball?
How many times have you seen a team, not necessarily yours, but a team, supposedly have an inning going strong, down 2 outs, 1 small error made, and next thing you know, sorry, Tim, I think I just poked you with my pencil there, bro. Then the rally starts, and you're giving up 2 or 3 runs. So,
I've seen it plenty of times from all ages, from youth ball all the way to high school ball to college ball, and
major league.
You sit there and watch professional ball. Yes, it's the same thing. It's the game of softball is just like baseball and golf and tennis. It's so much mental that you can completely take yourself out of the game just by the 6 inches between your ears. And you could be so confident. You could be so confident one day, and the next day you go 0 for 4 and you're down in the dumps. It's just who all can mentally bounce back from the little mistakes that's going to happen. You're going to swing at a bad pitch and 1 at bat. But, hey, you still got 2 more pitches to swing at.
Exactly.
So it's, you may make an error, but more than likely within that inning, they're going to hit the ball back to you again. So it's whoever can get past that. I feel like our team this year has grown a whole lot. Different maturity levels, because you've got 2 7th graders that are in the start lineup. You've got 1 senior now that Amaya's out, a few juniors, and then freshmen. So it's a wide range of players and maturity levels. So
y'all heard that, didn't you? 6A softball with 7th graders.
Yeah.
How about that? Wow. How about that?
That's some mighty good 7th graders.
Yeah, but still, that's all. I mean, but hey, but coach, I know this part about Athens. If you hit ground balls up the middle or towards shortstop, you're out. If you hit them out there in the center field area close to, they got a girl out there that can really play the whole outfield by herself. She can bounce so well and good throws. So that's a positive when you got middle infield like he's got. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do over there, Coach. But I want to ask you this: what this year, what has been some of your favorite things about swapping from baseball to softball?
Well, for one, is just the new freshness of something different, but also getting to learn how to motivate and coach. There's 35 girls in the program from 7 through 12. So it being my first year as a coach, this, Clint, like coaching is, you got to get to know your players and you got to know what's going to push and motivate them. That's been one of the exciting things for me, just getting to know a whole group of girls and what makes them tick. And because every one of them is going to be completely different of how you coach them. And another thing is coaching girls, they listen a whole lot more than what guys do. They're going to give you the opportunity to coach them, and if it doesn't work the first time out there, they're going to continue to work for you and try to figure it out. Where a lot of times, guys, if it don't work within the first 1 or 2 at bats that you've been working with them, they're like, we're going to go back to something else. So that part has been exciting, and just being around something that's fresh and that's new, and the girls are like, they want to work hard. They want to be pushed. So that is, I'm not going to lie. Has it been easy to learn everybody all in the first year? No. That's just one thing that, that I've had to push through myself as a coach. So.
Well, Coach also has a wife that was a heck of an athlete too. So Coach Smith can go home, let her chew on him a little bit, and help him out every once in a while too. Right, Coach?
Hey, that is if you want to know the truth, that's the head coach right there. That's the top assistant and the top head coach when I get home, because she has an unbelievable feel for athletes and people, and we come home and we talk every day, and it's she's got it 100% down. She understands how to read people and how to help me out. So it's out of all my coaching career, that's my top assistant coach right there.
That's awesome.
Cool. So Coach, 3 games, win them first 2 and get it over with, and get ready to play again.
Head to Oxford.
Yep.
Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Right. Well, best of luck to you, brother. You and the girls, and bring it on back, man.
Bring that blue mat back.
Bring it back.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. That's the plan, guys. Thank y'all for having me.
Thanks for taking your time today, Coach.
Good luck.
See you guys.
All right. See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Chuck Smith, Athens softball. And are we taking a break or are we staying here? We got one more, looks like, on Chris Harris. Is Chris going to join us today?
I never did hear back.
Never heard back from Chris. Okay.
Does he make road trips too?
I think so. I mean, he's
on broadcast.
Him and Josh may be out riding around eating or something.
Hey, where are they at this week?
They're in Knoxville.
Knoxville? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say this again, guys. Best of luck to all the teams from Limestone area and those regionals and softball. Nothing would make us any prouder than to see every team that represents us go further on down the line. From West to Ardmore to Athens to Lindsay Lane, all those guys.
Now, technically, it's possible for all to bring back 4 blue mats because they're all in different
classifications.
Classifications.
Yes, sir.
So, that would be a huge accomplishment.
It's hard to believe Molly's been at West 6 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that either.
Who was the coach before then? Rusty?
No, it was Natalie Harrison.
But Natalie has.
That's right. That's right.
Where's Natalie at now?
Decatur.
Yeah.
No, I think that's right. But like I said, man, now is the time of year where fundamentals and
that's when
who you played before, your resume comes into play. Because now everybody's pretty good.
Yeah.
Everybody's really good.
Like you said, 4A and 7A softball.
Experience, keep your head on your shoulders.
And once all this is over with, travel ball, right?
Absolutely.
Until you age out, and then once it's over with, it's either you're either college or it's over.
Yeah. That's right. We start that right. That's a week or so off, and we're right back at it.
But what age are your daughters now, Coach? What grade?
My daughter's the 10th grade, going to. Well, if she passes.
If she passes, she's going to 11th grade.
She does really good. She's going to 11th grade, and my little one's going to be a freshman.
Okay. Growing fast, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I'm not really interested in being an empty nester. About to marry Jay or something.
Oh,
no.
Oh, wow.
Hilarious.
Oh, God. But yeah, man, we're looking forward to it, man. I know they are. And that's, have you guys ever been to Sand Mountain over there at the amphitheater?
No, I've heard about it over there.
In a few weeks.
Are you?
Awesome complex over there, man. And an awesome amphitheater to go see a good concert.
Yeah, they've been bringing in big names. That's what got my attention first.
Yes, sir, they have. They sure have.
We need to get something like that in Athens.
Be nice.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of room on Elm Street down right in front of our bus garage to build a nice, a little bit smaller than the Von Braun Center with plenty of parking. It's 50-something acres there. It's been for sale for the last
They're working on, if it's the one I'm thinking about, they're working on getting the low spots up the last few years.
And then on down the street there was a sale bar used to be. We're going to get that Food City.
That Food King, yeah.
Food City going in.
Or Food City? Is it Food City or Food King?
Food City.
Okay, Food City. That makes a lot more sense than Food King.
A senseless plug from our old store, Kroger. We need that back.
Yeah.
Or A&P.
Yeah.
Awesome.
L&S, man. No, A&P was down by L&S, wasn't it?
L&S is
Northtown.
Yeah.
Okay.
And A&P was down there by Dubs.
That's right.
Ben Franklin.
That one.
But the original A&P was where the old Railroad Bazaar used to be, across from the Methodist Church.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay's full of senseless information.
I love it, man.
I love that
You
guy.
didn't know that?
Love it.
And then where Rivco used to be, where Dollar General now, right next door, that was where Kroger used to be.
Yes.
Otasco.
Otasco.
Big K.
Athens.
Big K was over there, yeah. Right.
Brought me a jam box in there at Otasco, man. Had the little EQ on the inside of it.
Used to love going in there at
Best
Christmas
of
time,
days.
man.
Oh, absolutely.
Golly, man.
What was the ice cream place there on the side?
Oh, it's on the back of the Merle Norman right now.
Yeah.
Salinas place. There was an ice cream joint back there.
Yeah.
There, now you can still go back there on the backside, and it's you can see where they cut the because they had riveted those screws to hold them ice cream chairs down.
Mm-hmm.
You can see where they cut and ground them things down.
Merle Norman, the Bootery.
The Bootery.
The Bootery right next door, man.
Sears,
yes.
Yes, sir.
And Big K was right next to the Bootery, where hometown is now. And that ended up with the first Walmart.
Man, this has been a great show, guys. I'm so glad I drove over here, brave the elements coming to Huntsville, and I guess we're going to head to Quincy's afterwards. And
head to Quincy's, man.
Tim's fine.
Pasquale's still got their buffet
down the
going
road
on.
here at Thomas Pitt Barbecue.
Thomas Pitt.
That's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Empire Fitness Stretch Zone Wellness Fair is still going on, and we'll go on till 1 o'clock. We're gonna get Jay over there to get strapped down and let him put a come along on them. There we go. Gonna put a come along on Jay's ankles and see if we can stretch him out.
There we go.
Stretch that spine there.
Yes, sir. I'm all in to watch that.
No, we're just kidding. They don't do torture.
So next week, Toyota Field.
Toyota Field next
Wow.
week.
Okay.
All right. Well, come back. Join us again next week. We'll be live at Toyota Field. On behalf of Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, the coach Clint Legg, my name's Tom McClung. We ain't got to go home. We got to get ourselves up out of here. We will see you later next week.
Roll Tide.
You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.